Hello and all, welcome to another episode of MMA Vision Analysis. This one we're talking UFC Fight Night's main event, Garry versus Carlos Prates. Before getting started, make sure to like, subscribe, click that notification to get all of this new from this channel, your channel, one and only MMA Vision Analysis. In the UFC, if I'm not mistaken, Carlos Prates just received the first loss for the Fighting Nerds, right? I think they were like 18 or 19-0 prior to Carlos losing the fight. He obviously has losses on his resume, just not in the UFC. The UFC last night we saw the first loss for one of the Fighting Nerds. Garry looked excellent from first minute to the last minute, in all honesty. A part of me perhaps believes that Carlos Prates underestimated his opponent. Garry looked like a welterweight. Matter of fact, there were certain parts of that fight where Garry kind of looked like a middleweight. In terms of sheer size, he just looked much bigger than Carlos Prates, which struggled for the entirety of the fight to find any sort of rhythm against the motivated Garry, who has his plans all sorted out, it seems like, all before that Carlos Prates fight, which he ended up winning. Obviously, he wants to go and fight for the title, and then after that, he wants to defend the title against the Islam Makhachev. It sounds like a heck of a plan to me, but realistically, before this fight, you lost to Shavkat Rakhmonov. I think we need to run that one back, if you were to ask me, and then the winner of that fight fights for the title, just because the decision for that fight was a bit sketchy for me. In all honesty, I think Shavkat versus Garry needs to be I think for both guys, they need to go in there one more time to determine the number one contender for that title, unless Shavkat recovers and ends up fighting for the title after Jack Dilla. If you made it this far, I appreciate you for sticking around. Please let me know in the comments, like, subscribe for more.